welcome all you to Educare Biology. Today I will describe you a new unit, that is improvement in food resources. Improvement in food resources. I will describe you today at a glance improvement in food resources by the flow chart. First of all, you see improvement in food resources. What is food? The substance which gives us nutrient, energy, growth, and prevention of disease is called food materials or simply food. By eating the substance, we can grow, nourish and prevent disease. Is called food or food materials. This food material is composed of different substances, that is carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamin, minerals, etc. First of all, you know that improvement in food resources, that is food supplies, protein, carbohydrates, fat, vitamins, minerals, which are needed by your body. These food resources are two types. One is plant, other is animals. Today I will show you the food resources which are plants only, that is plants. Food resources are comprises by improvement in crop yields. Arthat, improvement in crop yields is included in food resources in plants. Green regulation contributed in food grain production. Food grain production is completed by in our country by green revolution. Next, what are the steps of food resources by plants? First step is crop variety improvement. The variety of crop would be improved by the various processes. Next, crop production improvement. Production of crops would be improved by several methods, by the several types. Next, crop protection improvement. Storage of crop protection from various diseases, weeds and insects would be improved by the various systems. First of all, crop variety improvement. Improvement of crop variety, what is this? The crop which tolerate the high soil salinity. First of all, you know that crop variety improvement would be designed on the basis of several types. First type is the tolerant to high soil salinity. Have to grown in diverse climatic conditions to increase yield, quality, resistance, adaptation and characteristics. These 3 points are to be minded that the improvement of crop variety. Next, this improvement of crop variety is done by the 3 processes. With the breeding, first is breeding, second is genetic engineering, third is hybridization. These 3 types would be improved for the improvement of a crop variety. That is, these three processes are breeding, genetic engineering, and hybridization. Next, crop production improvement. Crop production improvement would be depend on farmers purchasing for inputs decides cropping system and production practice. That is, the production practices would be dependent on the condition of the farmer. Next, different levels of production practice. Different levels would be maintained by the farmer for crop production. That is, no cost production, low cost production, and high cost production. These three types of production types would be maintained by the farmers. Next, crop production improvement are dependent on three criteria. That is, nutrient management, irrigation, and crop pattern. First of all, nutrient management. Nutrient management means the supply of nutrient to the crops, which are depend on manure, fertilizer. Manure, what is manure? Which is produced by the animal excreta and plant waste products are called the manures. These are two types, that is compost and green manures. Compost, that is by the decomposition of animal excreta and plant waste in a pit is called the compost. Green manure, plowing of green plants and that mixes into the soil in a definite pattern is called the green manures. Fertilizer, this is commercially produced nutrient which is needed by the plant. This is full of nitrogen, potassium, sulfur, etc. NPK, this is nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. This is called fertilizer. Next, irrigation. Irrigation is the most important thing for crop production improvement. Suitable irrigation would be needed for the improvement of crop production. Next, cropping pattern. There are several patterns of cropping for improvement of crop production. First pattern is crop rotation. In a year, several types of cropping would be needed on by on. Next, mixed cropping. Two or more varieties crops are grown simultaneously in a field. Next, intercropping. Several two or more types of cropping simultaneously in a definite pattern is called intercropping. Multiple cropping. More than two varieties of crops are growing in a same field is called multiple cropping. Next, three types. That is, improvement in crop yield. First, crop variety improvement. Second, crop production improvement. Third, crop protection improvement. Protection of crop is very important for the growing cultivation. Next, crop protection. First, pest control. That is, the various pesticides are needed for pest control. It may be fungicide. It may be fungicides, algicides. There are several types of pesticides may be found, insecticides, etc. Fungicides, insecticides, etc. Disease control. This is the process by spraying of liquids which are mixed with various substances. That is, the zinc, arsenic. There are several substances mixed with liquid for spraying on the plant body. Next, weed control. This is the method by which weeds are controlled by the weedicides or picking the weeds from the field. Next, storage of grains. Storage of grains is very important. Because after harvesting the crops, it would be needed dried, cleaning and fumigation. After that, they could be stored in a definite pattern, a definite manner in a substance. These are at a glance the improvement in food resources by plants. Thank you all. Next we will discuss about at a glance food resources by the animals.